Hey lads, what's the crack? Nyla here, and today we have 21 Pilots Level of Concern. I'm so excited. I didn't know there was a new 21 Pilots song coming out, and here it is. So let's just get in. I have not listened to this before. I have wanted to for so long. Since it's been released, I wanted to watch it, but I have not because I wanted to react to it. So let's get in without further ado. Okay, cool. First, sounds a bop so far. Also want to remark on how short this song is. Yeah, 3:52. That's very short. And that the video seems to be old footage, or at least it's filmed as if it's old footage, and it's filmed. It's like showing the setup of it as well, which is kind of cool. It's an interesting choice. I'll be interested to see why that choice was made. Let's keep going. I'm wondering, is this has this song been created um since the virus? Like with talking about quarantine? Or it seems to be some sort of love song. And the video seems to be just the process of him filming the song, like actually, and sending it off to the producer. Potentially, maybe his like first song, since it does have the old footage. So I think that could be what's going on with the video. So it seems to be love during quarantine, like during self-isolation. It's like, if you're here with me, telling me we're okay, I'm stressed, I have a high level of concern over the state of the world right now. This is so fair play. They really got in quick if they actually filmed this and like came up with this song since coronavirus. But this is really interesting, and they seem to beat everyone to it. If not, it's a hella coincidence, and they've done it very well. Oh, that could be why this is like this filming, because he's in quarantine, so he's making the video himself. Ooh, yeah, that could be it. And then yeah, the level of concern, that's really cool. It's addressing the concern that people have. I could be completely wrong, but I'm just gonna go on this that they have, like, at face value, that they have come up with this song during quarantine and all this. They filmed it and all that during quarantine. So I think that's what this is all about. And then the song is about love during it, and it's also about the stress and the level of concern. Also, what a melody, what a tune. It is actually really catchy. I'm already like, the first time he sung Level of Concern, I was already like, Level of Concern. Like, I was almost singing it with him without knowing the actual words. I was waiting like for the words, but it was already catchy. So that's fair play. Like, this is ridiculous that I'm singing this already. I have no idea what those references are. Those people, Michael and Judy, I think. I have no idea who those people are. So if you know, please let me know in the comments, because I'm sure there's some sort of relevance to those names. They aren't just throwing those names out for no reason. This is really interesting, and I think this is showing as well, like the video is showing what life is like for an artist in quarantine, where they're sending their tapes, they have to film things themselves, all that. That's really interesting. I really appreciate this. I'm very impressed. Oh. Oh, I love the home footage. This is so clever. Oh, such a catchy song though. I love this song. Like, it's not that deep, and that's one of the things I like about 21 Pilots is how deep their music is. And this isn't too deep. I mean, it kind of does address like this level of concern. It's in the title. Um, but it's not as deep as some of their other songs. But I'm still really enjoying it, and I'm kind of surprised about it. Because I wouldn't think I'd enjoy something that's not too deep from 21 Pilots. But it's a real good bop, this song. I like. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, yeah, I really feel like this is confirming my hypothesis that this is all like showing his life in quarantine and how he's work. He also has to work and have a family at the same time, but the lyrics of the song are saying how like that's a good thing for him to have his family around. It brings down his level of concern. Um, it like helps him through it. Tells him like they'll tell him that they'll be all right, and he'll overthink things because I mean, have you heard his music? He'll overthink things, but he has like these rocks that are his kid and wife, girlfriend, I don't know. Um, that's so cool. And yeah, I feel like definitely I'm right on the quarantine thing. That was a very good build. Very nice. I mean, you could definitely hear it coming, but oh, very good. And yeah, like I wasn't bored with the original tune, and they still brought it in, which is pretty cool. And I like that it's the stars and like the darkness and all that, and that the family is helping him out shooting the video, but at the same time they're having a party in the quarantine. So quarantine is like, sure, it's a pain, but at the same time there are like opportunities to spend time with your family, to have little parties at the same time as doing your work, or and like to have a better work life balance type thing. I think that's what it's coming up, what it is talking about here, which is really cool. Yeah, I'm really liking this. Awesome. Awesome use of color, and it's also really cool that it shows his wife helping him out. So usually he'd have loads of producers and stuff, but now his, I'm gonna say wife, okay, we're just gonna refer to it as wife. It could not be wife, I don't know, but I'm gonna say wife, um, just for now. You have his wife helping out instead of his producer, instead of the special effects guy, and they still make an awesome video. And like, I don't know, it's almost, I feel like this will be kind of nostalgic in a few years because you'll look back at this and hopefully everything will be sorted out by then. Um, and you look back on this, I mean, there's like obviously there's a terrible side to it, and you're very glad it's over. But at the same time, like you'll be like, huh, that was a time. That was like a big event that I lived through, and I think this is a very good document of that. It really shows it really shows it. And I don't know, like there are obviously some good aspects of quarantine that I've named earlier here. Obviously, there's terrible things about this virus, but we're not going to get into that too much. But yeah, this kind of, I don't know, it's kind of, it does lift your spirits quite a bit. And I think obviously the tune, the melody, the lyrics, the colors, they all help to make it not like, it's not an upsetting song. It's quite an upbeat song. It's like, yeah, there's a lot to be stressed about, but there's some good stuff, and I think this is saying that. I think that's what this is about, which means that in a few years you look back and you're like, yeah, huh, I remember that. Um, and I mean, it's not nostalgia like wanting to go back, but nostalgia a little bit of like, I don't know how to. I think you know what I mean. I feel like most people would know what I mean. Like it's not like you want to go back to that because it's a terrible time, but also it's a time that passed, and most people are kind of nostalgic about any time in their life. So I feel like this is showing the good memories and stuff of it as well, where it's like more family time, people supporting each other, and also even for now, I think it's a very uplifting thing because you see that even he's going through this, like everyone's going through this, and everyone's going through it together. And the song as well, like he's with this song, like helping with our level of concern, giving us a little break from stressing. Hopefully this video is doing that for you too. I think YouTube, Netflix, all that have been doing that a lot for people. So yeah, I think that there are all these kind of messages. It's just really cool. Let's keep going. Ooh. That's Yeah, you see that brings it as well, like that what I was saying about how we're all going through it. And I really feel like that's what this is about. This is so good and it's such good timing. It's just really well dealt with, I feel. Like let me know if you disagree, but I think it's really well dealt with. I really like this. I think he dealt with it amazingly. I think he showed the aspects of it. I think he made just a really wholesome song. Like I feel a lot better right now. Um, like seeing other people are going through the same thing. We're all in it together. The fact that he kept away from that other person that he saw, he kind of just saw him and was like, hey, and kept going, went back into his house. It's like the solidarity of it. Like this is insane. This whole time is insane. How, and not like in all the bad ways, but also in like how the whole world has just united on this one thing. It's like, nah, virus, you're not gonna get the best of us. And like there are people that wouldn't be that badly affected, but they're still staying in, they're still doing their part. I mean, obviously there are some bad stories about people who don't do it and stuff like that, but which are kind of upsetting. But everyone's staying in. Well, not everyone, but most people are staying in and really adhering to the guidelines, really trying to do the best for everyone else, because there are a lot of people that are doing these things that wouldn't get affected, they wouldn't die from it, but it's just as a whole race we just were like, nah, we're not having this. Like we're gonna work together, try our best. Like, did you guys see that like help from home stream? By the way, go donate if you want. There was a day where loads of like gaming streamers and just loads of streamers, YouTubers generally, um all streamed and posted videos and things like that, getting people to donate to help against COVID-19, help the battle for a vaccine and all that. And that's so cool. They raised so much money. They raised like $1 billion or something like that. Something mad in the space of like a day. It was insane. Like Jacksepticeye was a big part of that. Such a cool initiative, such a cool project, and people all flocked together, came together under this. Like, people really care. It's kind of, it's a cool thing to look at. Like, there's a lot going on in the world, but just this kind of one awful thing has united us, and that's just, I don't know, it's really cool. I will try and find the link to donate and leave that in the description if you want to donate to that cause, because it's still going on. I think it's going on for like a month, the whole kind of push, but there was one day that was a big deal. But yeah, oh, this is such a cool song. And I think it's just reflective of all that. I'm kind of just overwhelmed at the moment with like emotions over this song. It's such, wow, I love it. But yeah, please leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Leave in the comments any suggestions you have. And please do subscribe so you can see when I have another video, because most of my videos are like this, where I analyze the lyrics of the song, I analyze the video as well a lot of the time. I have a few gaming videos as well, but I do have at least one of these kind of videos a week. So please do subscribe if you enjoy this video, because there will be more like this coming. And leave a like on the video if you want more 21 Pilots, because that likes give me an indication that this is the video that you want more of. So please do leave a like. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Salam.